guys, it's Saturday and you can hear from me, Braxton. So, yes, I did switch locations because of reasons. I'd rather not film this particular video in my room because my house is literally a hallway and I just have more privacy in the kitchen. And also my dog is just chomping away over there on his food, so hopefully you guys can't hear that because this kid over here always picks the wrong time to show up while I'm making videos. Oh my god. Shadow, do you want to go do that somewhere else, please? Thank you. Okay, so topic this week is sexuality, and I think it's a really good topic considering that it is Pride Month, and I've got my Pride gear on. Let me see. Pride. Got that. Where is it? Can't see it. It says Born This Way. So yeah, I got my Pride stuff, and I mean, I haven't really done anything for Pride Month. It's been a normal month for me, but I'm glad that there is a such thing. So good for that. So yeah, I am gay, and I'm not out to anybody in my family or I'm only out to 3 of my friends, and it's pretty tough. I mean, I consider it like one of the worst things ever. The fact that you're so scared of what other people will think that you're literally locking yourself in this closet. Like, someone literally locked you in a closet and said, you can't say anything about yourself at all. Like, you can't share your opinions on this subject. You have to hide this one part of who you are. And it's just, like, I don't understand why that's even a thing. Because, I mean, when you watch, like, coming out stories and stuff in the media about coming out, it is, like, the scariest thing in the world. And I don't understand why it has to be. Because it's not even, whoever the heck you're telling, it's not even any of their business. You're just telling them so they know. I mean, they're not involved with this. This is you, this is, whoever you fell in love with, they're not a part of it. And the fact that you feel comfortable enough sharing that with them, they should be okay with it, right? But, sometimes people aren't, and I don't understand why. So, growing up, when I was like 4 and 5, I was actually really grown up. I knew a lot of things that normal 4 and 5-year-olds didn't really know, and I knew who I was attracted to, and I didn't, think anything of it. I was just, oh, hey, this is me, yay, so, I didn't think anything of it. So, all throughout, elementary school, I was just a normal kid, I had crushes on guys and girls, and I was like, whatever, this is me. And, in the media, I would pay attention to all the female actresses, I was obsessed with Raven-Symoné. She was like my girl crush, I loved her, and Tia and Tamara Mori, I love them too, and they're big role models in my life and stuff, and I was attracted to them when I was younger. I was like, oh my god, I have a crush on you. And I guess my parents could kind of see that, but not to a point where they thought it was, something. So, and then once I got into middle school, yeah, it was more like I don't know. You get introduced to a lot of things in middle school. So, in the 6th grade, people were already, like, dating. Like, oh my god, this is my boyfriend. What is that? I don't know. But, anyways. So I thought that, I should do the same. And, I had crushes here and there, stuff like that. And, so I was, the normal teenager preteen, whatever. And I feel like someone is creeping on me right now. Shadow, is somebody creeping on me? My dog is my lookout. But anyways, so, you know, I had crushes on guys and stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be like everybody else, you know, because everybody was doing the whole dating thing and stuff. And in the 7th grade, I had this one girl. She became my really good friend, and we would text each other all the time, and I would tell her literally everything, because, you know, in middle school, you're like, you don't really understand a lot of stuff, so you're just, you know, you just go with whatever you hear, and you just want to tell the world. So, I discovered the show South of Nowhere, and it was on Teen Nick, and it went along with, like, Degrassi and stuff, which was another show I was really interested in middle school. And, I watched that show for the first time in the 7th grade, and I was just literally, Shadow, you need to stop. Okay, so anyways, I was rudely interrupted by my dog. Okay, so, you know, I started watching that show in the 7th grade, and I was literally walking by the TV, and I saw it, and I just stood there, and I was captivated by the scene that was on the TV. It was, the main character, Spencer, she realized that she liked girls, and she was telling the other main character, Ashley, who was lesbian, she was out, and they kind of just met, I guess, and she told her that she thought she liked girls, and Ashley was questioning her and stuff like that, and so I thought it was a really interesting scene, and I was in the 7th grade, and I was just like, I love this so much. And then I realized it went off the air, and I was kind of like, oh, okay. So, you know, then I was sort of into Degrassi for a while, and Paige and Alex was another lesbian couple on that show. So I was into that too. Once I found out about, like, these couples, I was like, oh, wow, they have, you know, shows like this, and I enjoy it. And so I would tell my friend, and I would text her, and I'd be like, I would tell her all about the show and stuff, and she you could tell she wasn't really okay with it, and I would tell her about all my crushes that I had on the show, and I was obsessed with Cassie Steele and Mandy Musgrave, and I would send her pictures and be like, oh my god, she's so hot, and I didn't realize that that probably wasn't the best thing to do, and, you know, she still continued to be my friend, because nothing was confirmed, you know, I didn't really know, I was just questioning, and, so, anyways, her mom found out about the text and stuff, and she pretty much banished me from being friends with her. She told my mom and everything, and my mom was like, well, I mean, do you like girls? And I was like, no, I just like the show. Which I did. It had a good plot, and my mom didn't really like that I watched the show, because she thought that was all it was about, and I'm like, dude, it's on Teen Nick. It's a teen drama, which so happens to be circled around this subject, but you need to get over it, so, you know, and then after that, it was just nothing. And then, my current best friend, we talk about anything, and she's the first person I came out to, and, you know, it's good, everything's good, and, yeah. So those two shows really influenced me, they got me started out in my fangirlism, because, like, Spashly, which was Spencer and Ashley from South of Nowhere, that was, like, my first ship, and, like, I pretty much was obsessed with that show. I would come to school the next day, and I would share everything about that show, even though none of my friends cared. That was different. Like, middle school, you know, I was allowed to be like that. And now, in high school, not so much. So, I don't know, I think the media is sometimes an accurate portrayal of, like, the LGBT community and stuff. My dog is so distracting. But, like, usually those are the only shows I watch, because, you know, the world isn't just circled around straight people, you know? That's not the world. That is not an accurate portrayal of the world. So, you have to have LGBT characters in order for it to be an accurate portrayal of the world, you know? So I somewhat refuse to watch shows without LGBT characters. I mean, it depends, but like the show is not realistic. I mean, it's like not having different races. I mean, that's not America. America is all mixed up. So if you have just white people on one show or just black people on one show, that is not accurate. So why not have LGBT characters in every show, you know? That's just my opinion. But the media is doing a really good job in, you know, with like inclusion and everything. So I respect you guys for that. So, you know, about not being out, it's tough because I am very good at passing, you know, as not who I am, you know, to my friends. I'm not obsessed with Glee. I mean, to them I am. They don't know why I'm obsessed with Glee. They don't know that I ship Britannia and that I live every waking moment thinking about them and read the fan fiction. They just think I'm obsessed with the show. And literally, Mark Salling is code for Naya Rivera. So if I say Mark Salling is hot to my friends, I'm thinking about Naya Rivera. But they don't know that. And if they're watching this, who gives a crap? Because that just saves me the trouble of telling you at school. So, hey guys, I'm gay. But, you know, I don't really care. I'm literally, like, so ready to be out right now. But it's just so hard because, there are so many different ways I could tell people and so many people I have to tell. So, you know, that's a factor. And it's just, I've lived in the same city and county and house my whole entire life. I've known people since preschool. I go to high school with people I've known since preschool. And I feel like telling them would be just this huge shocker. Like, holy crap, not you, little 4-year-old from Miss Pam's class, or whatever class I was in. Not you, what? So, you know, and I went to a church preschool too, so, I just recently stopped going to church too. But, I don't know. I just have so many people I know and so many people I have to tell, and it's just a lot. So, I mean, living where I do live now, in Georgia, I live in a suburb of a major city, which is Atlanta, and, people are pretty cool here. You know, I like where I live, even though there's not marriage equality, but I do like where I live. I mean, I don't know, marriage equality, I think it's just the stupidest, like, the fact that we don't have marriage equality, I think it's the stupidest, like, thing in the world. Like, what? I don't understand how you can deny someone marriage, yet people get divorced like 6 times and want to remarry, and people are okay with that. Or you meet someone 5 minutes into a conversation, or you want to marry someone 5 minutes into the conversation, and you go get married at some rinky-dink chapel by Elvis, you know? Like, people are allowed to do that. But 2 people who are in love in a committed relationship who just happen to be of the same sex cannot get married. And they've probably been together longer than any of those other couples, obviously, because one's gotten 3 divorces and one just met you, you know? So I don't understand how marriage, you know, there has to even be a law about marriage. Like, that doesn't, it bothers me so much. And the whole cousin thing, I don't even want to talk about that. That makes no sense. That is freaking incest. But, anyways, about Georgia. It's a good, I like where I live, the, you know, county I live in and everything. And, you know, people aren't so conservative here. They're nice people, you know, people are accepting, stuff like that. And, you know, I live in a suburb of a major city, and people are crazy in Atlanta, let me tell you. Like, we got some crazy people in Atlanta, so they're pretty cool. I think we do have pride in Atlanta. I will go once, you know, all this crap blows over. And, I mean, I'm looking forward to just being out, honestly, because, I'm so ready for it. I mean, I'm gonna be a junior in high school, and you know, after I graduate, I don't give a crap about any of you guys, so whatever. But about my friends and stuff, I mean, if they liked me before they found out that I'm gay, like, they should like me just as much after, because I'm pretty sure they didn't pinpoint me and be like, she looks straight, I think I would be friends with her. Like, no, that's not the reason why you became my friend, hopefully, and if it is, then I'm sorry, but I'm disappointing you right now, and I don't really care. What else was I going to say? But yeah, other than like fact that I have a bunch of different groups of friends, you know, friends who I know that will always be there for me, and friends who I literally just became friends with in high school who shouldn't matter, but they do matter to me, and I do care about their opinions, and I hope that they would be okay with it. And I don't want to lose any friends, and I feel like I wouldn't, because I think people do like me for my personality, but you never know. My family, they're a little bit ignorant. They don't understand a lot of things, but I mean, when it comes down to it, I think they're pretty accepting and stuff. And I don't know, I think it would come as a surprise, but I have faith in my family. So, and faith in humanity. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm kind of sad now. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for Chelsea tomorrow. Bye. Hi, and welcome to pottery class. Would you guys like to start out by introducing yourselves? Yes. Hi, my name is Braxton. I'm 15 years old. I'm a Cancer. I'm gay. I'm sorry. Was it something I said?